Tell us about the medical recycling that I understand you do now as well. And it's new to the world, and it's garnering some attention all over the world.
Well, that program is a very interesting program. It's kind of something very close to my heart, as well as my father's. We've been trying to recycle medical materials in North America basically since we started recycling PVC. Our first trials were in the mid-90s. We kind of ran as fast as we could, ran into a wall a couple times, but we learned a lot of lessons. In 2014, we were approached by Dr. Ali Abbas, an anesthesiologist over at St. Joe's Hospital in Toronto. And Dr. Abbas and us and Norwich worked together, and we came up with a program or a system that worked very well. And with this in hand, we were able to go to the Vinyl Institute of Canada, where Anya Curran, she used her magic, for lack of a better term, to help us take the program at one hospital, and we launched the PVC 123 medical recycling pilot.
During a very difficult time, I believe.
Yeah.
During
well,
COVID, right?
Yeah, in 2019, we pitched it to Environment and Climate Change Canada. We got approval for 2020. The official product launch was March of 2020, 5 days before everything shut down. I think it was the 15th of March. But we were able to launch the program during COVID. It was a tremendous challenge. However, it was kind of like the field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Our goal was to get 5 GTA facilities on board within a year. We were able to get 16.
16 first time out.
Yeah. And that's during COVID. That's when day surgeries are shut down. That's when hospitals, nurses are under increased protocol. So we were able to do that.
And what sort of products were you picking up in recycling?
Nasal cannulas, Ventolin masks, non-controlled medications that come in the bags, the saline bags.
All vinyl products.
All vinyl products. Resuscitators, tubing, air tubing. There's so much tubing, and we've been able to work with the hospitals, work with the ERs, work with the ICUs, work with the PACUs. We're even doing work with dialysis now, so PVC coming out of dialysis applications. Over the last year, we're actually at about 30 facilities in Ontario. We're speaking to facilities across the country to get this thing going and get it going. Because at the end of the day, vinyl recycling has been happening in North America for decades. There's well-established markets for recycled PVC, and PVC recyclers need materials.
Vinyl is a valuable material even after its end use, obviously. So tell me, you have over 30 hospitals now working on this. Are they saving any money by recycling vinyl?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not charging for the pickups of the material. So what they would generally pay in landfill costs or waste management costs, that cost is being avoided, and we're able to reclaim the material and put it back into products that are going to last another 50, 60 years.
So not only are you solving a waste disposal issue for them, they're actually being able to divert resources to other areas that are of greater need, and everybody wins in the process, it seems.
Well, that's the sustainability story, right? That's why that's why we've been doing PVC reclaim and recycling forever, because it's a dynamic polymer that can be reclaimed and remelted, repolymerized. We can add what's missing, for lack of a better term. And we can take materials that are rigid and make them flexible, and we can take flexible material and use them in rigid applications. It's a very dynamic polymer when it comes to recycling.
Any plans of doing this in the United States?
Well, we're currently operating 3 facilities in Tennessee. There's a saying in plastic recycling that the mouth goes where the soup leaks. Given the size of the U.S. market and the fact that there's so much plastics manufacturing being done down there, as well as the size of the post-consumer market, it only makes sense that we'll go where the opportunity arises. But at the end of the day, it's about Canada has an advantage because we're years ahead of the United States when it comes to municipal collection and municipal recycling. There's some states in America some areas that still don't even have that. They don't even have a blue box program.
So true. This is another beautiful example of how Canadian innovation is helping our American friends too.
Yeah.
Stay right there. We're going to be back in a moment with Tribu, Persaud, and Norwich Plastics.